What's the deal, y'all?
What's good?
What up, though?
It's your girl, the Caribbean Chocolate, Jocelyn Navarro.
Good. It's the one that you so I like.
Now somebody hit my music.
I'm not contemplating and chasing, handling biz right now. We never waiting and patient, jumping at the crib right now. Put up my label, we make it staying legit right now. Could call the doctor, we operating, they sick or sit right.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all?
Welcome back. You already know it's by the sound of my voice. That's right, your woman's 6'9", JT, back in this piece once again. And we are joined by the crew. First of all, couldn't do anything without the man to the right. We got El Jefe, Poppy, El Cheech in the building.
El Chicha en la casa was again. First one of the year. Happy New Year to all you guys. What's poppin'?
Wow, brand new shit just hopped in. Couldn't go any further. We got the homie all the way live from the bodega, just in the building, representing Get Your Podcast.
What's good? What's good? I mean, you know what it is, right? What it is, yo. What's up?
What's
In the
up?
play, just keep in touch.
In touch? Nah,
That shit.
you already know what it is, man. And of course, rolling around as he always do. Just had a dope show yesterday with the family over there at the Humble Roses, the Queen's Takeover. Shout out to the homie Dallas Cash. What's good? What up? What up? Young Smoke Dizzle.
What's good? What's good?
Man,
Oh, man.
Hey,
Yo, we
puff
in
puff
here.
pass. Puff
Happy New
puff
Year.
pass, man. Puff puff pass.
Puff Pass. Happy New Year.
listen, before we get any further inside the show, I need y'all to do a few things. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, whether that be on your favorite podcast, listening app, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, good podcasts, which just got the email today. We back in the top 10 per usual. Number 9 this week, number 30 overall out of, I don't know, 100 podcasts. So shout out to good podcasts. Make sure you listen to us on that. Also, make sure you follow us on IG, X, aka Twitter, the Book of Faces, TikTok, YouTube, all that good shit. Make sure you following us. And man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things happened since we've been gone. Um, we got rumors, we got news. Almost as a tag team champion in pro wrestling
Yeah.
Noah. So it's a lot that popped off, but I think we couldn't do it any better. I think we should just go ahead and get this thing started off right. You dig? You know what song I've been bumping lately?
What's that?
Like the song kind of took me by storm. That Jello,
Oh,
that
okay.
that tweaker.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
that's just a banger. So I think we should bring in the show that way. With that being said, let's go.
Let's
Uh,
do it.
let's do it. So first up on the list, let's talk about it, man. We got coming out the rumors and news. We have on the news side. I don't know. We could talk about the fact that we got a lot of people getting big money contracts. With that being said, let's go ahead and start this off right. Bring me my money. So, with that being said, first thing on the contract side of news, know if y'all heard, we got Big Sheamus, 5 years, re-signed.
Let's go.
A lot of people thought he was going to AEW to reunite the bar. Not the case. But I could tell you who did sign with AEW. The Von Erichs as a family,
What?
as a Yeah, so just announced, I want to say about a few hours ago, per Fightful, the Von Erichs has signed a contract with AEW. So shout out to the Von Erichs, man.
Shout out to
I
the Von
mean,
Erichs. Okay.
no
Shout
doubt.
out,
I mean, they
shout
had
out
the
to Von
run.
Erichs.
They had a nice run at MLW. Bringing them to fruition. But
Yeah, what's up,
the
Final Boss?
final boss baby. Who the fuck? But yeah, yeah.
Yo,
Uh,
yo.
that's a
These is
good
my
pick, man.
people. Yeah, these my people. Yo, want to shout out to Miami the Great, Devin the Tribal Chief, and Sports for You Wrestling Podcast. Want to give y'all a shout. Welcome to the show. Happy New Year to
Yeah,
y'all.
shout
Sports
out to them, man. Everything that's going out down in California, man. Prayers to
Yeah,
everybody out
Yeah,
there.
prayers.
everybody.
Stay safe. Devin, I'm wearing this hat for you, man. I see you. Shot town, homie.
Yo, shout out, man. We also inside the rumors and news. You know who else just got another bag? Takesha. This motherfucker got 3 bags.
Well deserved.
The man got money with DDT Pro, money with AEW, and now he got a bag with New Japan. So when I tell you
Bro,
the bag is big,
he's a prototype, bro. He's like a prototype of what a wrestler should look. You know what I mean? Especially in Japan. You know what I mean? Especially in Japan. You know what I mean? Being that tall, he's what 6'4", 6'6" or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, he's athletic. The dude is the future, and for him, bro. And having Don Callis next to him don't hurt him.
it
Brother
don't.
Greg, what's up?
Here,
Hold on,
Phallus is
acknowledge him.
crazy. Phallus is
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
y'all niggas is wilding today. Everybody is
Yo,
wilding.
World of Greg, what up, baby?
Everybody is wilding. What is going on? But speaking of what is going on, I did put a tweet out there. I said we're going to have a special guest, and I meant that. So without any further ado, Represented literally just finished the podcast maybe about 30 seconds ago.
he just had a run. He's like literally ran a game. He's taking some water. He's about to get in the game again. That's what
Yep.
you
Double
tell him.
duty.
Yeah,
Double duty.
just like pick up basketball in a minute. But I want to give a big shout out to the Black Wrestling Podcast, but I couldn't do it any better without the homie sliding through representing something else podcast as well. We got the homie Ill Fam inside the house. How you doing?
Oh, this ain't water.
Pull up, pull up.
Good evening.
Good evening, man.
What's
Welcome
going
to
on,
the
fellas? Thank you.
Here.
Pardon my tardiness. I was at work.
show.
It's all
Put-
good, man. It's all good.
Putting in that work. So we just started
Welcome.
the show.
Okay.
We just talked about the people getting the bad. We talked about Takesha, 3 bad Takesha, New Japan, DDT Pro, AEW. And you know who else has just got a bag that I failed to mention that literally just got a bag? Let's talk about it. We got Becky Lynch just re-signed with WWE.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
she gotta go
that
back
right.
work too.
I mean, everybody get maternity leave, but
Well, because that's the thing. She needs to get that back. Cause, bro, Seth Rollins supposedly part in that Captain America movie got cut, man.
yeah, that motherfucker filmed 3 days just to get nothing on the film. I'd have been mad as hell.
I'm
Could
sure
have
he
been,
got
That's
paid
tough.
though.
And
I'm
you
sure
know,
he got paid though.
I wish they
yeah.
still made DVDs.
And I
I would
just
buy the DVD.
Oh
all
yeah,
I'm gonna
you
say
know,
is
on the deleted scenes and
it's
shit.
just
Yeah,
Yeah.
right?
it's just really fucked up that the architect, unfortunately, got torn down. So,
Outstanding.
My man is torn.
The blueprint didn't make it.
Who you talking about Matt Morgan?
Oh.
shit.
Oh,
Wow.
this my kind of crowd. I like this. I like these are jokes. I like that dang.
Matt Morgan. Yo, shout out to Matt Morgan. Whatever you're doing, real estate.
Really?
Yeah.
Really though?
Nah, bro, he's a fucking mayor or some shit.
Matt
What?
Morgan?
Of
Yeah,
Mayor
what?
Matt
Of
Morgan is
what? Of
crazy.
where? Of where?
in
What?
Florida, where JT from.
That makes sense.
Which part?
Oh
Which
wow.
part of Florida he
Yeah,
is?
that does make
Blue
sense.
Bill?
Yeah, he's
Hey,
Florida.
chill out. Chill out on
Is
Florida.
he
Don't
is
do
he
that.
stuttering again, or is he ain't got the speech impediment no more?
Hey, boy. Hey, chill out, man. Don't
I
do
mean,
that.
listen. I mean, listen. I don't. I think just by the looks of the layout, it doesn't take anything to be a politician these days.
Nah, it doesn't. It really
Yeah, just to
doesn't.
No
be able to get some
credentials
vote.
needed. You know what I'm saying?
No. For what? It's
Right.
just America. It's just America, baby.
Coffee and
He's a
Kitchen. He's a
scammer.
scammer.
He's a
Shout out, Blue
scammer.
Bill. Yes, sir.
But this
He's a
what they
scavenger.
do, though.
We got more. We got more to talk about inside this
Brother,
rumors and
Alice
news.
Black, man.
What's that?
What you think about Alistair Black? He think he go back?
So Alice is Black. The word on the streets. This is not me. This is what they saying in the streets.
That's
That's
true.
what they saying. I'm not there. I'm here inside. I'm inside my room right now. But the streets are saying that his contract may be up, which is
Is
hence why what they said on AEW with Osprey, you've been following around a leader. You don't
And
really need
Buddy.
a leader.
Will all spray. All right, cool.
So what's your thoughts on that? Let's go down the panel. Start off with our guests.
I you know what? There've been too many groups over there for quite some time. It'll be good to see maybe they do something if they bring him back, maybe they do something legitimate with his old lady and we can all kind of enjoy cuz she's dope. She when she was back with what they was calling my man back then when it was in NXT. Uh uh
Andrade?
yeah, but what was they calling him?
El
Cianamo.
ídolo.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
enormous.
I
Yes.
didn't
Yeah,
see it
see
all.
all
Sin
Cianamo.
that.
alma.
Like that was dope, man. Maybe they can kind of bring some more that energy with her and kind of use her. You know, if they
Yeah.
bring her back, I would be down for that. I think that would be very dope.
All right, all
With
right.
that. With that.
I'm with it. All right. Just what you talking? What you think?
I mean, if Alistair Black leaves and goes to WWE, I mean, it'll be good for him because he gets to be with his wife and everything. But I don't know. To me, I think he may get lost in the sauce. You know, there's a lot of up and coming people coming from NXT. They have a lot more powerhouse, a lot more hype. You know, we got Trick Williams coming up. Obi Femi's not that far behind. There's a lot of storylines that are a big deal. I don't know. We got Penta in there too now. You know, so who knows? You know, I mean, maybe the speed challenge might be his thing. So we'll see.
All right, El Jefe, El Papi, El Capitan.
Yo, chill. No, bro, I think I'm gonna go left. You know, he could go on like on a tour, you know what I mean? Type of do some dates in Mexico, you know, do some shots in Japan, you know, get his stock up, even though, you know what I mean, you know what he's able to bring. But you know, Triple H will know how to book him. I think it's too much talent, you know. That's fucking Tommy End, bro. Put some respect on that nigga.
Yo, I ain't heard the name Tommy Yen in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm I'm
Tom,
not
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like for me, I think it's a good move bringing him back because let's be honest, the booking ain't been all that for him in AEW, unfortunately. But some of that also has to do with injury, taking off, things of that nature. So both things fall into that, fall into how he was booked. But at the same time, it's like I kind of felt like they really never knew what to do. Now, don't get me wrong. When they got Julia inside the fold and they was hitting on all strides, pause with the House of Black with no black people in it. I thought I thought they were doing great work, but for the House of Black to only have a 6-man title, sorry, not 6-man, well, a trios title run.
Trio style, yeah.
That's it. Like you mean to tell me Alistair Black couldn't hold the Continental or the International Championship? I mean, they got about
Right.
30 titles over there, bro. He could have been the ROH champion. Like
He's been
it's
art.
so It's so much you could have did with him, and I felt like it was kind of festered. But I'm happy. I'm glad. Get him up out of here, and wherever he chooses to go, whether that's WWE or TNA or wherever, I'm with it. But I just think at this point, it's about time to pack it up. You got to pack it up. Um, let's see what else we got. Moving back to it on the rumors and news side, they also gave us this WWE 2K25 is on its way, and we do know who the cover artist is going to be. We got Roman Reigns as the cover artist. So, I mean, for you gamers out there, this is good. As a former gamer myself who can't do it anymore, unfortunately, I get to sit here and watch y'all play. So I think it's big news with 2K25. Hopefully, they actually add something new, instead of the normal shit they do, which is update the faces. See what else we got.
Honestly, because I didn't get to weigh in on Aleister Black.
That's what I'm about to
Um,
say.
but the Dutch Destroyer, I
Oh,
think he
that's on
would
me.
make a. That's okay. The Dutch Destroyer would definitely be a great impact on SmackDown, just because Raw right now is just so crowded right now. I'd say the same for SmackDown, but I definitely think Alistair could make a monumental run on SmackDown, but he has to be treated like a big deal, make him feel like he had that aura in NXT. Let's revisit that and restore what we had with Aleister Black. Number two,
Number two.
okay? Number two, if you're
Take a
going to
shit.
do WWE 2K25, right? Give people things that they want to have in the game. First of all, get rid of that My Faction shit. It's a lot of that stuff is locked behind constant grinding and a paywall that nobody really cares about. We want creative finisher back. We want to be able to add custom songs into our entrance themes for our create a wrestler. The My GM and universe mode should be combined into one to give that seasonal fixture and the creative freedom to run with that. Also, though, I also said that there should also be some linear modes that help people stay invested. Like every 2K, they add something that nobody really asked for. If you look at SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain, you look at No Mercy, there's storyline, there's SmackDown versus Raw 2006, 2007, 2010, 08 and 09 were ass. Let's just call it what it is.
Whoa,
2011
whoa,
was
whoa, whoa. Hold on, time out now.
08,
Hold on, hold
08
on.
and 09 was ass, bro.
Hold on now.
08 and 09 was
You mean
ass.
hold on? You mean you? So you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me the ECW pack being on the SmackDown versus Raw was ass?
They added, okay, what is the most memorable thing that you remember about WWECW? What
That it wasn't good.
no, that it
It, it
wasn't
was it
good.
wasn't it wasn't good, but from the nostalgia aspect, bro, I got to see the Sandman while playing WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2008. And the only reason why I vividly remember this because this was a
Mhm.
birthday present, and I remember playing the hell out of that shit on my
Yeah.
Xbox 360.
You
Now,
know what you also remember is that there also was a mode for ECW to where it wasn't as we didn't get any barbed
no,
wire matches. We didn't get any of that. They added the flaming tables or whatever, but there's no real payoff to it. You could have just added they before DLC was really a thing. It was just kind of thrown in there.
Mhm.
So let's get a road to WrestleMania mode in WWE 2K25 because everybody loves the road to WrestleMania mode and create storylines that people can be involved with. That's just all I'm saying with that.
What?
oh,
Cool. So what else, man? What else on rumors and news?
Yep.
uh, listen, what else we got in rumors and news? Let's go ahead and tackle the bag real quick. So, also inside the rumors and news, um, Raw. Raw had, but before I get to Raw, we did get this announcement: Vengeance Day. going down in DC February 15th. Tickets start on sale tomorrow. So if you are inside the DC area, go ahead and grab your ticket.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Grab
slide down there.
your ticket. Come get with it. Trans
Okay.
DF Express. So
Any of
that's
y'all, any of y'all local enough to head down there?
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm in the.
I wish I would go though. That
I
to
would
be in
love to
DC
go.
and wrestling.
Yeah,
Man,
about 45 minutes away. I probably slide down there. It's
You
in
know,
the
it's like
hood.
okay,
That spot
okay.
is in like it's where that spot is right like MLK. It's the
Oh, word.
way, and then it's this nice arena. It's weird. But the land was cheap.
Okay.
I'm riding with it
Go get
personally.
you a go get a nice go catch the NXT show and go cop you a half smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
you get.
that's some
But from
mambo sauce wings, fry hard.
yeah,
It's
my
all
DC
mothers.
people. I ain't from DC, but I've been out there. Like the half smokes are really fucking good. They're really
It's all
Now,
mothers, Mo.
my last time in DC, that was like 2013, man. And when I tell you it was lit, and
You was
when
there January 6th?
2013, no, no, but no, I was down. I was down there in a little Chinatown little area. That shit
Yeah,
was dope.
it was dope. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
That's
miss.
over there
What'd you
where the
have to
Wizards
eat
play.
there?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Right out there where the Wizards play, man.
What'd you eat there? What'd you eat there?
Camel hump. Um,
Oh, word. Really? Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
All
That's my
right.
shit.
You swallow that or?
Yeah,
Hey
watch out.
yo,
Yeah. Watch out.
Yeah.
Watch out,
hey
man.
hey
good. Ooh,
yo,
that is crazy.
I'm out of here.
I'm catching bullets everywhere. Um, also, moving from the rumors and news and from the bag situation, we gotta
Man.
tap into Tiffy time.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We
It's
got
Tiffy
to.
time.
It legitimately is, baby.
That's a
It
fact.
really is. She cashed in on Nia. We. I thought personally it was going to happen at WrestleMania. But that's the great part about SmackDown. You never know what's going to happen. What's good, World Elite? Hey, La Madrina, good to see you. Yeah, great. And the way that it worked was she just basically kind of outsmarted everybody and played to her strengths, and that's pretty much it was a done deal. But Nia had a great run. It wasn't boring in any way, shape, or form. It did what needed to be done, and I think that was the most important thing. Is we definitely got to give hats off to Nia Jax for that.
Yeah, shout out to Bay. Um,
Yeah.
listen, I don't
Hey yo,
love you any less.
a lot of niggas go up for Naya. What is it about Naya that stirs your coffee?
I'll tell you right now. Listen, it's everything. Them eyes, them lips,
The
Oh,
curves,
I hear
right? The
that.
curves.
curves.
Yo, freaky ass nigga.
It's-
That
wow.
those lace fronts she be wearing, all that, bro. Like,
Hey.
like
The
she
bonsai
is-
drop. The bonsai
Yeah.
drop.
Listen, bonsai drop.
You want it on your face, don't you? You wanted to do it on your face, don't you?
I
Hey
ain't
yo,
moving. I'm gonna take that. I'm taking all
what about
that.
your nose?
Oh,
Take that,
listen,
take that, take that.
lay me on the cross, nigga. I am laying down for that. Listen, I don't care. This is not. And if my wife hears me in the other room, she already knows about that. She already knows it's Naya. Okay, it's her first, and then it's Bay. So, but no, but Naya had a very good run, but justice for Nia Jax and justice for Naomi because Tiffany Stratton cheated two people of color out of a championship and attacked Bianca Belair as well. So it's kind of like a hate
Ooh,
crime at this
you
moment. You
think
know what
she
I'm saying?
did that?
Yeah, yeah. Bianca,
Nah, I think that's gonna end up being black on black crime, champ.
you think so? I mean,
Yeah.
it could be black on black crime. I mean, I wouldn't put it past. I mean, honestly, my first option was Charlotte Flair.
That's what a lot of people are thinking too. Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair was definitely the corporate in that situation.
I'm
I'm
pretty
telling
sure
you,
that that's
Charlotte Flair's
probably
gonna come back.
I don't know.
yeah.
It
I
looked
think
like
that's WrestleMania.
when she was sprawled out on
Trish.
that car, it was a certain glow to that area that just was
Oh,
left around there.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
yo.
It's just a to me.
conspiracy.
I just saw a certain glow. I mean, that's
Ah,
just me.
ah, ah.
That's just me.
I got you. I got you.
Hey man,
Listen,
no,
BBL
it was
Bailey.
Naomi. It was Naomi, man. It was Naomi.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was a good sister. I really
Ah,
don't.
that's what they come on the news and say. No, I lived by him my whole life, and he was a nice guy.
Murder? What?
Hey,
It's be your own people is what they say, right?
Yeah. Like on what was it, New Jack City? You selling this stuff, killing your own people. Like
Idolater.
I'll see you in hell. But shout out to Ice-T with the biggest plausible line ever in movies. and nigga said, I want to kill you so bad, my dick. What? What? That's
That
what
was
we
weird.
even at that time in the early 90s, like really. But now let's talk about it. Honestly, we don't know who is it, but my bottom dollar is Charlotte. For everybody else, I know y'all gonna say Naomi because y'all want to see sisters go against each other.
No, I agree. It's Charlotte. I think Charlotte's coming back as Charlotte Fleur. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna tap into her Mexican roots. Because with Andrade. Dark hair,
Hey, yo,
BBL.
so culture
BBL.
is sexually transmitted now.
I'm t-
I
Hey,
guess.
it is. I mean,
She,
if you think about it though,
she got
like
some Mexican in her. Like, God, yo.
there you go. When they asked her that, you know what I mean?
She's gonna be coming back like that. I'm
You got
telling you.
some Mexican in you.
just came up out. You
Charlotte
just not.
Fleur. I'm telling you, Charlotte Fleur.
Charlotte Flair. What if she comes out and her theme music change and everything and it's more
I'm telling you, it's gonna be like a bachata version of her theme music. I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, it's gonna be similar to when Andre 3000 and Common started messing with Erica Badu, and they all started dressing like witch doctors
See?
Yeah.
as soon as they came out.
See? Dallas knows what I'm talking about. Dallas knows what I'm talking about.
Somebody came with a magic. She just
Sprinkled that
Hey, yo.
Baduism in the mouth. Just came out like
Baduism as well. But shout out to Tiffany Stratton. Big win for her. I was hoping they would have held it, but that's a good SmackDown moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's a moment that you could say, okay, SmackDown definitely did it, and it was the first 3 hour SmackDown show. So for a 3 hour show, it definitely had some matches, but not much is to say about Raw on Netflix, which we will. Matter of fact, let's hop into it because we can get into the AEW stuff and NXT later. But let's hop into
JJ.
Yo, what's up, JJ? It's been a minute.
what's up, JJ?
But let's talk about it. Monday Night Raw on Netflix.
So we
Ras-
opened with the final boss, obviously. And
nah, that
with
wasn't him. That wasn't the final boss. That was
No,
just
that was
Dwayne.
not.
Yup.
Okay,
Yeah,
That
so
was
that
just
was
Dwayne.
so that was just Netflix. That was just Netflix Dwayne. My bad. That was just
Yup.
Netflix Dwayne.
Yep.
So we opened up Netflix Dwayne is crazy. So we opened up with Netflix Dwayne, and that transitioned into the tribal combat match between Solo Sikoa and the OTC Roman Reigns, who and his shoe game it's crazy at this point. It's like Shane McMahon level almost. But no, what y'all think about this tribal combat?
Almost.
damn the combat. Let's talk about the sneakers he was wearing.
Kobe 9.
Those are the
Oh,
Kobe
nice.
nines.
Yeah, those I ain't gonna hold you. Like when the camera panned in on the shoes, I was like, yo, like I
Nah,
wish I had
not
smaller
even
feet.
pound in. You could tell as soon as he came out, you knew something, you know what I mean? Like, wait a minute. Because them Kobe nines, they're like, bro, they like wrestling fucking shoes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Didn't
And
Yeah.
Batista have a running nose? Didn't Batista have like was it a blue pair? I thought he worked
I
there.
believe so. Yeah.
He
He had
no,
the
the blue pair
Jordans
that
and the
he wear,
Kobe's.
the blue pair that he wear was a Jordan
Okay.
18s, the zip up ones. But he did
Oh,
wear
okay.
the Kobe 9s during a promo.
Okay.
He did wear the Kobe 9s during a promo. But I remember TJP wearing a pair of Kobe 9s when he was in TNA and doing his run in New Japan.
Yeah, yeah,
When he was still
for
doing the
sure.
dab and shit. Oh no, he wasn't. He wasn't
Right?
dabbing yet.
Yeah. Like the video game stuff.
Yes.
Coming out with that Mega
Yeah,
Man music.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
But that's a big ass, respect. Being in LA,
Uh
and
huh.
that's
Yeah.
for Roman Reigns to do that, and for the sneaker community. You know what I mean? Tap in, like they look at the shoe. You know what I mean? That's what you look at first. You know what I mean? See what he rocking. So shout out for him. Long live the Mamba.
long live Kobe, man. Long live Gigi.
In the
Um,
Clippers arena.
yeah. Yo, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, remember back in the day, Staples Center was a shit. Not no more. Into a Dome got it all, bro. Like,
High tech. They were saying that it's chargers in the
Think I'm
seats.
yeah, it's sharp. So what we've seen last on Monday, right? When they were panning it into the audience, what you really couldn't see the audience, all those red lights, that was those were the chargers on the seats.
Okay.
Like,
Cool.
that's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Also a hazard if someone overcharged their phone, but it's dope as hell.
FYI, you gotta have that USB C if you want to charge your
Yes.
phone in that jump.
And I want to
Yes.
give a big shout out to. I want to give a big shout out to another unsung hero. We want to talk about Crown Jewel Drake with the drip.
yo, yo, I mean, but they went out with this one, right? Like, everything was new. The mats were new. The
Yeah.
the cold opening was dope. They had the
shit.
target.
Those drone shots.
The drone
The
shot
drone
was dope.
shots.
It was crazy.
Yes.
The drone shots were crazy. The referee got on brand new uniforms, almost like a polo shirt.
Almost like McDonald's uniforms, but yeah.
Calvin's got a job.
They should have got some Ralph. If they'd have put some Ralph on them, like the low, and then that'd have been crazy.
Right. Right.
Should have had the horses on it, man.
Big horsepower.
But that was dope. Seeing that, I mean, what did y'all think about the whole overall new look, the stage, the ring, the referee? Let me get y'all thoughts on it.
So I thought it was dope. Solo Sikoa made history on being the first wrestler to get pinned on top of a Fortnite logo. So want to give congrats to Solo Sikoa for that. We acknowledge you, Solo, for taking the pin. What I did kind of was like, okay, this is a slow burn, was after the match, because originally I thought, man, it just occurred to me, like, what if Paul Heyman were to turn on Roman, if like Heyman and The Rock are working together, make Roman thinks that, he's getting the Ulafala, but then Rock puts it on himself. Heyman gives him a low blow, and then we get the Rock and Roman feud that we've been wanting, because it should have happened last year, in my opinion. I'll die on that hill. But I think that there is going to be a slow burn right now, because we basically saw Netflix Dwayne, like we've all agreed. He definitely wasn't final boss, but
definitely Netflix.
Yeah, I think the thing is that we have to remember about this show is this was not for us. This show was not for the hardcores. This show was
It was an infomercial.
that 4.5 that they say watched. We got to explain these people to you. So we can't do returns, which is crazy because everybody, that's one of the things we all speculated. Oh, who's coming back? Becky, Charlotte, blah, blah, blah. But this was, let's tell these stories. I have to start this show off with, this is the man. You know what I mean? Main man here with these Kobe's on. The one that keep pointing at the sky. This guy is the guy, and we have to promote or present him as such. And now that we taught you this, now we can teach you that there's a relationship with The Rock. And the Lola Falala chain They got to, you know what I mean? They got to keep passing that off as their MacGuffin. You know what I'm saying? But they're telling you the story. And that's the thing, is they hit a reset button and we'll get to some of the other things that they did, but they hit that reset button to be able to tell you these are the people who we think are the people, and these are, more importantly, the people that we want you to think are the people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Correct on that.
Buffer.
You breaking up, Chichi.
Is breaking up.
Okay, you back. Go ahead.
Um, the champ is there, and he's sitting, front row. Like he should be The Rock's equal. You know what I mean? He told him, gave him a shout out, but then, hey, say hi to your mom. Like they should put respect, but like the man said, it was a whole full reset. Yeah, Cody's the champ, but Roman Reigns is that dude. He's the one that wants to present to y'all. So
100%.
yeah. So it was cool, but bro, it was such a disconnect at first. Seeing that shit, you know what I mean? Man, who's DJing, man?
You hear
Just
something? You
I
hear
don't hear
something?
no,
nothing.
I hear the music going now, but
yeah.
What you got over there? Jess?
I agree with my man over there. He said that it's basically like it wasn't for us, and that's true. It's like a showcase. So 100% agree with all of that. I mean, it was the first show. What can you say, right? They had to put their best people forward. Showcase was there. It's in LA. They got to make it a little Hollywood for Netflix. I mean, if you look, they had like how many people that in Netflix corporate was there, right? There's a lot of them.
They had a lot of them. I
The
don't
only
even know
part,
number.
the only part that I was kind of like, man, we gave so much time to this old man and his messed up sciatica leg, Hulk Hogan, that like we didn't really need to,
Man, don't
And
get me started
I
on
just
that one.
felt so bad for Jimmy Hart out there. They had to save face and try to make this make this negative to a positive. But to
Poor
hear the
Jimmy.
crowd boo him was hilarious to me.
Poor
You're like
Jimmy.
Hogan, like,
LA.
hey brother, I think Hart, you're getting a lot of heat, Hart.
Yeah. And you guys were always there for me. Nah, fuck you, boo.
Not tonight.
That doesn't work
Man.
for me, brother. Doesn't work for us, brother.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Oh my gosh.
But
And then the way he walked off, did you all see the way he walked off? He walked off like somebody was trying to wipe their ass, like they still got like toilet paper in their ass.
Yes, bro.
Like, yo.
like the Charmin bears on the commercial.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Did you use this brand? It's like, no.
You know what else was fucked up was backstage in Gorilla when there was a clip of Hogan drinking his beer with Rey Mysterio, and I know they had Rey at gunpoint. Like,
I know that beer was nasty.
Drinking that beer was nasty as shit.
Yeah.
That shit tasted like poverty and racism mixed in one.
What if it's good? What if it's good? That's the messed up part.
True.
I mean,
true. What if?
Whatever goofy brewery that got in bed with Hulk Hogan, like he was like, yo, we got a fire product. Who can we get in bed with? I got an idea, brother. Like bless their heart. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They don't know no better.
You know what? You brought up a good idea. Should we all come back and do a taste test or something?
Oh hell
I
no!
won't buy that stuff bootleg from his mom.
I'll punk that bitch shit a
You
fucking
buy
moon.
bootleg?
Nah.
I don't see for me. So for me, right? If I'm being 100, right? So I enjoyed the bells and the whistles with everything with the mat and all that stuff, and the Roman and solo match. That was a good way to kick it off. But when they got the Hogan and knowing all the stuff that Hogan is attached to, right? So you bring him out in LA of all places.
All
This not a,
places.
this ain't Alabama, this ain't Georgia, this ain't Texas, it ain't none of them. We talking about
Lord
LA, the
Jesus.
bluest state probably in the country. And a lot of people want to say like CNN was hopping on it, Variety was hopping on it, like every major news outlet hopped on this moment, and they wanted to make it about politics.
Mm.
It wasn't really politics for the wrestling fans that were there. But for the people that were there who had a little political thing to say about it, maybe it was for them. Maybe it was 70-30, 77% of wrestling fans booing them, 30% of people that were political booing them. But at the end of the day, 18,000 people came inside unison and booed this motherfucker off the stage. And Jimmy Hart catching strays.
He got in
Just,
bed with him. He got in bed with him. He was on that
just
plane. He saw that shirt he got. He saw the shirt he had on the plane on.
the MAGA powers.
Yeah, he seen that. Come on, Jimmy, get with our boy. Come on,
I
man.
mean,
Come on, Honky. Come on. We remember
You
that.
gonna wear that shirt, baby?
Yeah, we listen. We remember when him and Honky Tonk Man and back there. Listen, we know who you is, Jimmy.
Hey, speak on it. Speak on it.
You was on the plane with Buddy. So I would say, yeah, he caught strays because he's got in bed with this guy who is hated really universally. And I think we talked about this earlier on BRP, is that like it's a convergence of different reasons to hate Hogan. Like some people is the politics, some people is the racist stuff, but then people that know the history of wrestling also know he stabbed niggas in the back all the time in
All the
goddamn
time.
WWE. So it's just a convergence of hatred,
Correct.
and
Correct.
No, and the fact that
nothing
he
can
never
go together like hatred.
He never
he never
apologized.
admitted
Right.
he
yeah,
never admitted
Right.
and apologized. You never heard anything come out his mouth actually apologizing.
nah,
One
he
You
other
know,
thing. One
he
other
never
thing.
did. But the other thing was is that even Mark Henry today on TMZ, he was on TMZ Sports with
Mhm.
There you go.
Mojo Riley, right? And
Maryland.
Mark Mark Henry said, "Hey, I even gave Hawk opportunity to come speak at some black colleges and stuff like that. Hawk didn't want to do it. So Hulk Hogan
Mm.
was kind of like, this is just gonna blow over because I'm Hulk Hogan basically, and it never
Doesn't work for
did.
me, brother.
But it didn't work for me
And another
because
thing, another thing I wanted to bring up, not to cut you off,
go ahead.
my nigga, you cut a promo during election season talking about you wanted to drop the leg on Kamala Harris, who happens
Right.
to be from California, and you thought coming to her home state was you were going to get a hero's welcome, bro. This is not fucking Tennessee. This
Mm-mm.
is not Alabama. This is not even fucking Binghamton, New York. You are in LA. Niggas don't play that
Nah,
at all.
nah,
So
nah.
yeah, you see Snoop Dogg kept his ass there. You ain't seen Snoop do nothing with him since that.
Nope,
Since that.
at all.
Yo, shout out to Monty Ice, bro. Sports for you. Shout out to Young Kings Wrestling.
Young
Salute
Kings,
coming
Shout
through.
out,
TC, Reek.
Evan.
yo. But my thing is right at the end of the day. I just want to say thank you to the people that were in attendance that made this a viral moment. You got this old nigga up out of here. So I appreciate y'all. Hats off to y'all. If I catch y'all in LA and you were there, let me know.
Drinks
I
on
mean,
me.
drinks on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not all 18,000.
Nah,
Just
look, if I got a book bag on, that means it's Crown Royal in there, and I'll pour you. I pour you one.
Hey yo, I got Crown Royal Peach as well. I treat you to that as well.
I got some ripple. Got you on that.
Ripple.
Where did you rob Fred Sanford?
Nah. I got some.
Oh my
I
gosh.
got some peanut butter screwball. Shout out to Hills Pop and Share Shots, man.
It's not bad.
Hey,
But
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Those are
no,
my
that
homies.
no that shit is
HBC.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. They put me and Cheech on to the point that we went out to a bar actually to go try this shit, nigga. and it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you mix it with that
With the
cranberry
blackberry,
juice.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep. So tastes like it came straight out your mama kitchen. But
Mm.
um, moving from that, also on the Raw Netflix, we got to talk about the celebrity power that was out there, man. They had
Okay,
everybody,
Woo!
okay.
everybody out
Y'all
there.
see
Man.
that? Put that back. You see that?
What's that? What's that?
They said 1 drink limit on
No,
them.
one drink. Listen. I'm gonna do it like Martin.
I need a
When
drink. Yeah, I'm gonna catch you, young kings. I want my drink. Crown roll on the
We need to
rocks.
screenshot this.
Lime.
We need to screenshot this right here.
hey, listen, everybody who watches, screenshot it, and y'all make sure y'all hit up Reek
And
Oh, and
TC.
y'all telling?
and TC.
Hey,
Yeah,
these are royalties, so they got the money.
yeah,
Man,
they
just pull the
got it.
phones up. Just pull the phone up. Just a shot. I saw that we was in the chat, right? So you got me?
Yeah.
Listen, hey, listen, they got it. Have you seen Nuck If You Buckingham Palace? They
Oh
got
yeah,
money.
That's
yeah.
amazing. Whatever that
They're
is
close,
the best name
man.
I've heard all
Shoot.
day.
Yo, make sure y'all go out. Yo, we gotta be on the stage though. Listen,
Oh, okay.
Listen,
listen.
it be too many. Listen, that situation. You know what? Not, I can't say nothing.
No, listen. This is
Off
Marcy.
air, off air, off air, off
Off,
air.
okay, off air. Okay. Cool. Listen, all right. So besides that, we had the stars out in there. We had Kev on stage. He was out there with his family.
Topanga.
Topanga Lawrence was out there, and
Mm.
we
And
can't.
Eric, right?
Yeah, and Eric Matthews. You can't forget about Eric Matthews. He was there. You also had inside the crowd. You had Nikki Bella. You had
Hey,
the
yo,
boy.
shout out to Bill Simmons. Nikki Bella was doing the little Nikki
Yay.
Bella dance right in his face,
Did you see
and
his face?
all married men understood what he was doing. He had the 1,000 yard stare, like I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. We
Mm-mm.
on TV.
Hey,
No.
hey.
Shout out to Bill
Something was
Simmons for
ringing.
keeping.
Something was ringing.
Yeah.
Celtics.
Bill Simmons was ready to
Shout
risk
out
it.
though. Shout out.
It was definitely ready to risk it all. Shout out to O'Shea Jackson Jr. Make sure
O'Shea
y'all
Jackson, boy.
make sure y'all go check out the episode that they did on something else podcast when the homie slid through. And also, movie
Also,
is
catch
in
Kev on
theaters.
stage. Check on Kev on stage episode was dope too, man.
Yeah, that one was a good one. The movie does drop for Dinner Thieves 2 drops on Friday. Go get your tickets. Go in and support the people. Gerard
Yeah.
Butler is inside the movie as well. But they
Oh,
had Macaulay Culkin.
yeah.
He gets it. He did the whole
He
with
still
the
he still look
he,
like that.
hey,
Yep.
listen, that crowd went crazy for goddamn Home Alone 17.
Got a big,
Mm.
Yeah.
got a bigger pop than Hogan. I think he got the pop of the night.
He did have the
Yep.
pop tonight.
He got one of the pops, yeah, for sure.
My guy, my
He's
guy,
a real one.
nah, he's a real wrestling
Yeah.
fan over there.
Yeah.
A
And he's
real
married to
man.
Brenda Song too. And he's married to Brenda Song. Woo.
Yeah. My man was out there. But
Yeah.
shout out,
Konnichiwa, bitches.
shout out to Kofi Kingston, who showed up looking like Elroy Preston.
Woo. Look at
Where
that, man.
is your stash?
Don't you know no good? Like looking ass boy. But don't you know no good? No, but he was out there. But my thing is for Kofi to diss Kendrick in LA.
And Woods,
Right.
man.
That
That
was
they were trying to
that
get
was
heat, bro. They were
that's
trying to
cheap
get
heat.
heat, right?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's clear cheap heat. That's
Yeah.
like
yeah.
the
Yep.
Lakers think. Like that was
Yep.
I
Yep.
loved it.
Yeah. That was Sheep Pete. But did you see the video of them riding in the car after
Oh, yeah,
Raw was off? My boy looked concerned.
they got out of there. Hey,
My boy,
hey,
let me out.
they knew
Let
they
me-
was in enemy territory on the deadest of homies. They had to get out. They had to get out of there
I'm sure.
on the
Let me
deadest of
out.
homies.
That is the homies.
Let me out.
They was
Shout
getting New Jack heat with that goddamn trying to get out of Memphis. Two less.
Keep up the good work.
Two less we got to worry about.
But
But
no, if they'd have came out to some Drake, like that'd have been
That'd have been great, but they
Oh,
wasn't paying
that would have
money.
been hilarious.
They wasn't
yo,
paying
they'd have
that.
got a
no,
they'd have
they
got
wasn't paying that
assassinated.
money. They're not paying that money. But nothing takes the cake than when I think it was Austin Theory and what's homeboy named tag team partner. I always get it mixed up.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson
Grayson
Waller.
Waller?
Yeah,
Mhm.
when they pulled up to Canada, I think it was Money in the Bank, and they were playing Kendrick Not Like Us. Walking,
Mm.
I was like, yo, this is diabolical. You seen what they did to Rick Ross, so chill out.
But also you don't have that problem because I remember Kendrick was like, no. That it's free use. Not like us is free use. Anybody can play it, which is genius. You want to kill a nigga? Kill him like that.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm not worried about making no money off the stream. I'm gonna make money off the tour, but that was dope in its own. But Raw itself as a whole, it only had really 4 matches for a 3 hour show.
Mm.
So
Mm.
as we said before, this show wasn't for the avid wrestling fan. This was for the casuals.
Yeah, it was
This
for
is
the casual.
this is for the people who were tuning in for the first time. And we talked about those numbers a little bit earlier. Ilfem alluded to it, but let's talk about the numbers, man.
Yeah. It
Four
was
point
like I was saying a big infomercial. It was a big infomercial, you know what I mean? Like girls going wild, like at night, you know what I'm saying? Like
I got
fucking
excited. I'm sorry.
they trying to sell you that shit.
you a freaky
I ain't,
ass
I ain't
nigga.
gonna lie.
First thing you said, girls going
They
wild.
treated this raw. They treated this raw like it was a PLE. I
They
mean,
did.
They
because
did.
it was with all due respect, it was a PLE.
No, it definitely
Fact, yeah.
was. But let's talk about these numbers though.
Go
So
for it.
if we talking about the numbers and we're looking at on the number tip, 4.9 million people rounded up to 5 tuned in. 2 point I think they said 2.6 or 2.3 of them, 2.3 million were from the US. And that's big in itself. And we're talking about who actually stayed through and watched the whole entire show.
Right.
Now, if they actually did overall streaming numbers, it maybe be even higher than the numbers that we got projected. But 223 million people talked about this on social media. So we
Mhm.
talking about a quarter billion people talked about this all across social media. This literally had the essence of a WrestleMania, far as the hype, far as the chatter online, all that stuff. It's just people felt a little bit robbed because we only got 4 matches out of the whole ordeal. Um, how did y'all feel about just having 4 matches?
I mean, that we didn't want to be completely honest, I think that was cool because let's not oversaturate the card with talent. Let the casuals see who needs to be seen, give them a little bit, and then, like, piece by piece, just keep feeding them more and more. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. You know what I really would like to see? If Netflix wants to like really stick it to the viewers and give them something to watch, I don't know, like put the NXT women's division on there because they've been going viral like crazy. So like the NXT women on on Netflix is going to have a lot of men tune in because that's the core audience. And I'm telling you, you need to put Lola Vice up there. You need to put Jada Parker up there. You got to put Lash Legend up there. You got to put the heavy hitters up there. And 4 matches, yo, yo, delivery is crazy. The delivery is crazy. But yeah, it was more than enough. More than enough.
Okay. Chichi, El Cheech, Hefe. What you think? 4 matches too little or 4 matches too much?
No, I mean, I didn't mind. I was entertained, but like other people, um, other people
Not
pretty
enough.
much, was looking for wrestling, for just for wrestling, not like you getting sold something new, it was it's a big deal because it's Netflix, bro. Like bro, I worked at Netflix. When you used to the DVDs, I used to get them online and I used to clean them so I could send them back and shit.
Oh
You know what
wow.
I mean? That shit was fucking crazy. You could get that shit mailed to you, and now it's like the big fucking juggernaut, and WWE's in it. So I think that was, it was huge just to see that. You know what I mean? But people always gonna have something to complain about, bro. So they could suck a dick.
Long one. Uh,
Oh my god.
but
I'm
but
out of here. I didn't know it was this kind of party. I'm out of here.
What what in the Billy and Chuck is going on here?
Outstanding.
listen, if we first of all, Chief, shout out for you for being one of the people from the ground up watching Netflix bill, like you used to clean the DVDs, my nigga.
Yeah, nigga, I used to work. You know what I mean? They used to get them. You had like this table. You clean the shit, put them back to put them back. Or if somebody else rented them, you put it in the envelope and ship it to the fucking house.
That's
Oh snap!
we
Look
talk
at you.
about a Netflix
That was
veteran
like
over here,
early
nigga.
in the game. Yo was in there like, yeah, we're gonna put these
Yeah.
blockbuster niggas out of business.
Oh yeah, bro. I was a domesticated caveman, bro. For real.
It's your fault. It's your fault why Blockbuster and Hollywood Video ain't around right now, messing up the classic weekends that
Nah,
people
bro. And
used
you
to
couldn't
go.
say you work. And the crazy because I used to work for Blockbuster,
Right.
right? And then Blockbuster, they fired me, so I ended up in Netflix. But I couldn't tell them I was working at Blockbuster because they had a war. You know what I mean?
we see who won that one. that was over with real quick. But
Crazy.
I don't know. Netflix. This Netflix debut was good. We can't not forget about the women's match that was put on between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
were a little bit, I guess you could say, distraught. They thought that Liv was going to win and they were going to extend it. But the big question mark is now that Rhea Ripley has the championship, who is going to be the heel to face her? Who? Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez? Like who?
So
No.
I think the thing is there is the one thing that we talked about that didn't happen is returns. But I mean, you can bring some folks back. There are a couple young ladies out here that are box office young ladies. Uh, you know, government name Ashley could come back as a bad guy.
Not government.
You know what I'm saying? You could have another young lady come back just that y'all mentioned just got the bag and her husband's already a tweener. Maybe she can
Mm-hmm.
come back as a bad
Mm-hmm.
guy or something and with their little phony accent and you know what I mean? She might got a problem too. So there's some matches to be made there. Um but I mean you when you put a show on and you know you're gonna stand up in front of these big audiences, you have to make sure these people see the guy or the girl. And I think of the folks that are maneuvering right now that aren't, hunkered down with tag team partners, uh, Rhea is the girl. She is
Mm-hmm.
the one. And they got to show that to you.
I respect it. What you got over there, Chi Chi? I just gave him a
Who?
new El
I'm like,
Chi.
who the fuck?
Who the fuck is
Chi-Chi.
Chi Chi?
I ain't no Chichi, nigga. What the fuck?
Go.
um,
Who gonna face
you
Rhea?
Rhea, these nuts. Bro, Rhea, man. Like it's a new bro. Bring a John Lyon from NXT. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say, fuck. Rosie. I was Rosie Perez, man.
Roxy,
Right.
Rosie Perez.
Billy.
Billy.
Really?
What's the Stookie brothers?
The
Boy,
Stookie Brothers are after us, Billy.
hey, as an adolescent, when them titties are spilling out of that
Hey.
goddamn cop in that hotel room,
Woo.
I'm sorry.
Listen. No, hell
Bro,
no.
it's
Don't be sorry.
I'm sorry.
it's like 45 minutes in like an hour around there.
God damn, Cheech.
Nah, that's high level horny right there. If you know the time stamp for the titties, the titty time
Bro.
stamp is crazy.
Yo, you could have worked. You could have worked for what was the name of the company they had inside Knocked Up, where they would
Shoot, I forgot the name.
Passion of the
Oh,
Flesh.
Mr. Yeah.
Mr. Skin, Mr. Skin.
Mr.
Yeah.
Skin.
Yeah, Mr. Skin.
Wow.
Well, I mean, he worked at Netflix and Blockbuster, so he definitely knows the timestamps.
Please be
Word.
be kind and rewind. No, but
Smoking gun.
Oh my gosh, I hated that shit.
I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna be reserved. Dallas, who is going to face Rhea?
Bianca.
Yeah.
Pull
I see that too.
the trigger. Pull the trigger. I know she got the thing with Jay going on, but like that could like take a backseat because WrestleMania is all about dream matches and giving the fans matches that people want to see. And if Rhea's pretty much faced everybody that she needed to face at WrestleMania except Bianca. That's a money match.
Okay.
So while I like the idea of Roxanne Perez, it's like Roxanne really doesn't have the title at this point. So like that her stepping up to challenge Rhea after just losing to Julia, not necessarily a good idea. But bring in Bianca Belair and give the fans the match that they've wanted to see. If we can't get Rock and Roman, we at least gotta get Bianca and Rhea Ripley. They're the two biggest stars that are carrying the division respectfully. And I would like Jade versus Rhea, but Rhea needs somebody established on her level who's beaten her before that poses a threat like Charlotte Flair did at WrestleMania 39. And really, she's beaten Becky. Nobody else obviously she took the title from Liv. There's no other credible threat because she already faced Nia Jax. Bianca Belair is the only answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah,
answer.
I'm with that too.
Okay. We got your opinion. Just who the hell is going to face Rhea?
I mean, I agree with Dallas. I mean, the story writes itself. I mean, they're both in the Mae Young Classic together when they first started, right? They both had similar starts up. So it's like it only makes sense that these two, these two top hitters face each other at WrestleMania. It's money, so
Big money match.
Can I add something? So
yeah,
you got
go for it.
you got your John Cena, and Randy Orton rivalry right here in the women's division. It's right there. Just give it to us. We were robbed at WrestleMania 24 of a John Cena Randy Orton match. Triple H didn't need to be there. Like, let's just be completely honest. Cena and Orton could have carried that on their own, and they deserved it.
They did.
Throw Bianca and Rhea and let them make the magic that the fans want to see. Because Rhea hasn't been pinned by anybody except Liv Morgan, and Bianca has pinned Nia Jax and Liv Morgan when they were both champion during the time. So she's the only credible threat to Rhea Ripley's championship. That's all I wanted to put out there.
Hey, real quick, I would love to see this. The thing I would love to see, and I know I ain't gonna get it. I would like to see Rhea Dom. Because that's a real beef, right? And
no, that's real beef.
Yeah.
Also,
yes.
After, because I'm gonna be honest, over the last year, since Mania last year, WWE hasn't done an amazing job with main event women, right? But it's good for the division because they have done a good job at mid card women and creating a need for a championship there. But then in this case, use what you got. That's the beef.
Yeah.
Let them go. I want to see her beat the chicken fingers out, man. You know what I'm saying? Beat that goddamn mustache off, buddy. Like, you know what I mean?
That mustache is ridiculous. It's to the point that it looks fake. My man got the Tom Selleck over there, but I think for me personally, the person to face Rhea Ripley, ain't nobody said the name yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and it's right there underneath our noses. Give me Rhea Ripley, and give me someone that she hasn't really beefed with, but she can have some beef with. Give me Rhea Ripley versus the Boat.
Against who?
The Boat.
The bitch.
The best of all time. Natalia.
The who?
Give me Natalia. And I'm going to tell you why.
I got to cut the music off on that one.
Oh, man, thank you. Natalia.
I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why this can work. Okay.
Please.
We got a third generation star inside Natalia, right? Who has basically trained everybody who is currently on that roster within the last 2 years. That's number one. Number two.
Mm-hmm. He just cut out.
It's because then I knew you were saying some far forgiven.
Did he know what? Did he do that on purpose? Mom.
Hey. Oh man.
Nah.
I mean, you can't. Nah. I mean, you can't even get the mic to work.
This is good.
Hold on. We gonna let him. We gonna let him look. But I understand the sentiment for Natalia. But like, if we're talking about a marquee like match at WrestleMania, I mean, she literally was competing. She was competing for the WWE Speed Championship. You can't go from that to like Rhea Ripley. Like you,
right?
This is WWE. This is the same company.
I mean, legacy aside. Well, no, fuck it, whatever. But,
JT,
I mean,
your mic is low. JT, your mic's low. I want to see Natalia wrestle, but against Rhea for
not
the
WrestleMania. Not for that man.
Yeah, I don't know if Mania is
all respect. All respect.
If they build it the right way, it can happen.
No, I still can't hear you, homie.
He really did it to himself.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I got you, JT.
Come on, you ready? Okay, look.
There we go.
Your mic volume was low, bro. You got to fix the mic volume.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yes,
You're good.
Yes.
Okay. So they took a person like Jinder Mahal, a person that we had zero interest in.
Never did.
We had zero interest in. And he became one of the top heels during that run. He received the most heat during that run. If they could take somebody like Jinder Mahal, who had no championship aspirations, you never seen him as the guy to carry a title, they could do the same thing with the Natalia on a big stage like WrestleMania.
They could. Lord Jesus. I think they could. I just don't know if I've seen anything in WWE's history to tell me that they would. I definitely think they could. It's not like outside of the realm of possibilities. Because she's nice. Let's not. All right. Let's be respectful.
Absolutely.
Like she's nice. Like she's skilled.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not going to sit out here and say, oh nah, should never. But
Right.
I don't know if I trust the history of who's in charge to say, oh yeah, we have Natty, and maybe she could be really good, and maybe we'll put her up there, and that'll be awesome. Like I don't know.
You know what they could do is instead of giving her Rhea at WrestleMania, why doesn't she compete for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, a title she's never won, and something that title is synonymous with her family
and workhorses.
So and workhorses. So she's the ultimate workhorse with her Guinness World Record. Why doesn't she go after that time? JT, I'm not stepping on your prediction or your opinion. It's just if we're talking, this is Rhea Ripley.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm
I'm just saying.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. That ain't nobody asking for Roman Reigns. Ain't nobody asking for Roman Reigns versus Santos Escobar at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what we talking about?
They not asking for it, but
and with Jinder, he didn't really have a standout performance. I don't even remember who he wrestled at WrestleMania 33.
He did have a standout performance. The matches he had
at WrestleMania 33.
Not at 33. I'm talking about just standout performances. He had a couple of bangers out there, bro.
No, he did. But what I'm saying is this is WrestleMania season. We gotta put the cream of the crop. This is the Super Bowl of WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. You can't go to the NBA Finals and put fucking Glenn Rice on fucking LeBron James. You can't put fucking Eldridge Rakasner on Steph Curry. You can't.
What on Glenn Rice? What, the son or the father?
Either one.
I was gonna say Glenn Rice never played defense at all.
I know, that's what I was gonna say. Glenn Rice from Michigan.
But that again, that's not a matchup that, like, you know what I'm saying? It has to be something that's going to keep people invested.
Bro, we spending too much time on this. JT don't know what the fuck he talking about. Natalia.
He does.
Natalia is just the boobs, bro. Get off of it. Bro, they never done it. What makes you think they're gonna do it now?
Bro, first of all, I ain't say nothing about them titties at all. I just said the only thing I was talking about was her overall grab skills. As a wrestler, if we talking about wrestling, like wrestling who can actually bring the best out of somebody, it's Natalia.
Mm-hmm. And that's what she's gonna
in-ring general. She's an in-ring general.
Yeah.
She's an in-ring general.
Yeah.
So it's like she'll fight Rhea, but she's not gonna beat her.
Right. And I'm not saying Natalia wins the championship in Mania, but what I'm saying is if you're talking about somebody who can bring the best out of her as a performer, I think Natalia is that person. She's arguably one of the best wrestlers on the women's rosters, top SmackDown, Raw, NXT. She's one of their best wrestlers. You cannot deny that. So all I was saying is if they present it the right way, they can do it. I mean, I've seen people present shit on the plate, but if you decorate it nice enough, you really don't see the shit. You see the decorations.
Has doo-doo,
if she wins the Royal Rumble, yeah, they got something there with it. If she can win the Royal Rumble,
But moving on from the women, we also had the CM Punk versus Seth Rollins,
the Messiah.
Rollins.
Now this was real beef. Like I was watching the interview with Chris Van Vliet, and this was real beef, right? Like this man said, "No, this ain't just a promo. Like this straight from the heart. Like it was on some Ja Rule, some 50 Cent Ja Rule. Like when they asked 50 Cent about Ja Rule, he's like, I just don't like that nigga, right? That's the way stuff.
I gotta put that clip up on here. I got that clip too. I gotta put it up on the show one time.
Please, we gotta. But that's the way Seth Rollins viewed this. Obviously, CM Punk had a nice run before that. He stopped by Nightcap with Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, where they called him CM the whole entire time.
Hey, that was weird.
That was weird as hell.
Let me ask you this: CM, what professional wrestler do you think would be your best opponent at WrestleMania? Like if you went to WrestleMania as champion, who do you think would take that belt from you, CM?
The whole time I was watching, like, who the fuck is CM?
I guess because you gotta remember Chicago. This is two black men of a certain age. You ain't gonna keep calling somebody Punk because that's the only. That's what
True,
wrestling
true,
I
true,
got
focuses
it.
true.
on.
I
You're
got it.
right. You're right.
Like black men of a certain age. So punk, let me have you quit.
Punk.
Do I really
Yeah.
sound like that?
It's my turn. It is
Have
my
you ever
turn.
accidentally thought of the lie while you was humping?
No,
Hey,
no,
yo.
that's literally how Shannon Sharp sounds. But honestly, this match was a good match. They had the crowd invested. The crowd was loud. The lights were moving everywhere. Like this was dope. You and I think the right
Mhm.
person won, being CM Punk. Hopefully, this is not the end. They got to run this shit back because ain't no way in hell we waited 10 years just for one match. Not
Right.
happening. Not
Right.
happening. But what was happening was Travis Scott blowing that good Zaza, that loud pack, walking through the crowd, walking through the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
blowing that loud, that gas. And it took everything in Jay Uso not to grab that blunt because he was real close. He was real close.
Yo,
My man was
Mm.
Snoop Dogg was watching that like, oh, word?
we can smoke now?
Oh, we can smoke now?
I can't wait to
Bet.
WrestleMania.
Bet.
We'll be out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, somebody Willis782 said, you guys think Jay is gonna win a world title in 2025 or ever?
No.
Now, my
God damn.
opinion
Not
is,
this year.
damn.
That was a quick no.
Unless he has money in the bank, I don't see it.
Okay. What about you? Street, you said no. Uh Just, you saying no too to that too?
Uh,
I'm
because honestly, I didn't think he was gonna be an IC champion. You
right.
know, I thought he was gonna be like a US champion and that'd be it. But this year, I don't think so. I think he might have another run at the Intercontinental Championship. He might have definitely an opportunity like he's had before, but I just think that there's other stories to tell and there's other players for that title right now.
What type of players?
Maybe 2026. Maybe 2026.
Maybe 2026.
I say if he wins Money in the Bank, yeah, then it's a definite.
Okay. Real quick, Ill. I know you said no, but is it a hard no or is it like maybe no?
So pause first, second.
Pause.
Um, it's like playing in the era of Michael Jordan, playing in the era with Tom
Yes.
Brady, or current guys playing in the era of Patrick Mahomes. A lot of times you can be good, you can be loved, you can be respected, but you are not going to be the guy while the guy is out here guying. And there
Patrick
are
Ewing,
there are too many. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Charles Barkley,
Yeah, Chuck. I'm sorry, Chuck.
Reggie Miller.
Reggie
Yeah,
Miller. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to that bottom row of teeth in Reggie Miller's mouth. My apologies to all of y'all. But yeah, you happen, you're over, you're great. You know what I mean? To use that wrestling term, but like, folks love you and you have the uh the most fan participation in your entrance, and their most invested entrance. So I won't say be happy and let that be enough, but I will say, listen, man, it's some dogs out here. It's some dogs out here that are the guy and have legit credentials as the guy. And right now, you stand to them, you stand next to them, and you're looking up at them. So no
Right.
disrespect, because you're a dog in your own means, but I mean it's real, pardon the expression, big dogs out here.
Big
Right.
dog shit.
Right.
Listen, I know you got to run,
Yeah.
and I know Dallas has to run. Real quick before you get out of here, definitely let the people know where they can follow you as if they don't know already. But let the people know.
IlFam790 is social media choice. At something else pod. Shout out to my sister Lovely, and all the amazing guests we've had this year. And of course, man, at Black Rasslin, blackwrestling.com is the site. If you want to get on the Patreon, pay the 1, pay the 10, please, man. Gentlemen, thank you for letting me in your house to cause as much havoc as possible. I hope nobody gets canceled because of me.
So, no, listen, we been
No, nah, you were probably the most PG out of all of us.
Yeah, definitely.
Really trying to keep it PG. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me coming through, man.
I
Y'all.
like the lighting in your room, man. That shit look clean.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. I've been trying to kind of move some things around and make it happen, man.
No, and I'm sorry on your season.
Oh no, baby. You can't be the greatest all the time. That's all it is. You know what I mean? You can't be the greatest all the time. We'll be back.
Yes, sir. Yo, big shout out.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Shout out.
Appreciate you.
Absolutely, man. Hey man, follow these guys, please. If anybody followed me from over BRP, please follow all the folks in here. Get busy, man. Y'all keep killing it, man. Peace.
Appreciate it, man. One.
I already follow him. I was like, I'm about to follow him now, but I already follow him.
Let me see.
Yes,
But
sir.
moving on from Raw, man, we gotta get out of Raw because I feel like we've been going Raw for a minute.
But check this out. I don't know if you know how big it is now. YouTube is like another outlet. You know, it's been there, but now like the big companies. You know what I mean? Because WWE had their post show on YouTube. Did y'all guys got a chance to check that out?
Yeah, I got the chance to check it out, and
That shit was live, bro.
The numbers were live. Big
Yes.
numbers. This is a great move. The post show, everyone going to YouTube. It's something that is keeping the wrestling realm expanding, right? We're getting more people coming in, more viewers, new viewers. So it's a good look. It's definitely a good look. But moving on from Raw, we got to talk about NXT. It's a new era in town. We got new champions on NXT.
Let's talk about them. You know what I'm saying? We gotta first give kudos to Beautiful Madness herself, new NXT Women's Champion Julia, which it had to happen. It had to happen.
It was time. Yeah,
it was time. They pulled the trigger when they needed to. They couldn't
What,
wait till
3 months?
Well, with the international success that she had, like
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying in 3 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it took.
yeah,
You know.
and she set an example. So like now with her being champ, and then this one was one that I was waiting on. The ruler, the destroyer, Obafemi is the NXT champion, and he looks unstoppable. Looks absolutely unstoppable. So all I got to say is before I get out of here is that Obafemi, I just don't. I don't know who they're gonna bring in to stop him, but it's gonna take the whole roster to bring him down. It's really gonna take the whole roster to bring him down. As far as Julia is concerned, Julia is not there and deliver, but I know that probably won't be the case. But we do know that Jay and Lola Vice are definitely gonna get their shots at Julia. It definitely is gonna happen.
Yeah.
But I see y'all guys later. I gotta run. I gotta go to bed because I gotta get ready for work in the morning. But
Later, Dallas.
Love you guys. Follow me on Twitter at King Dallas Cash. We're all here. Love you guys. I'll see you around.
All right, man. Okay, back to the OG3. Now that we here, let's talk about it. So we had title changes, big moves. Julia, new champion. Obafemi, new champion. And the Heritage Cup. Lexus King Shout out to AKA Brian Pillman, former guest on the show. But for that to happen, I'm liking the story that they're telling. Eventually, William Regal is going to turn on him and link up with his son. That's the overall thing that people are waiting on right now. But do you think it was the right call to have Oba dethrone Trick this past Tuesday? You on mute.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was his time.
Okay.
You
What
know.
about you, Cheech?
Oh, definitely. It was the right time,
Right,
to
right.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It was definitely the right time, and he looks like money, bro, and now with the like we were talking about the reset, might be time for Trick Williams to see greener pastures, you know what I mean? And Obafemi, his promo, his cadence, how he expressed himself is different, and it demands attention. So yeah, putting the big strap on him is a good decision.
The big scrap is wild.
They
Go ahead.
Obafemi got everybody saying, "Oh,
Oh,
That's what I hear is now. No,
inside what it was."
no, but I mean, Open
Shout out to
Femi's
Marion.
not really new. I mean, from what he's talking, if you seen
No.
if you seen Black Panther, that ain't nothing but what's the name from the Jabari tribe. You know what I'm saying?
Umbaku.
Yeah, M'Baku, my
Umbaku.
fire,
Umba.
my fire. Ooh. No, but
Hata.
no, but that I think it was the right
We're
call.
vegetarian.
You bald headed demon. but no, and I'm not attacking y'all too because y'all bald, but I think I think honestly this reset was a good reset.
Mhm,
NXT does this from time to time where they change everyone who's in power, as far as the top
mhm.
guys and the top girls. So I think it's a good move going forward. My thing is, do we have Trick chase for another title? I know Cheech says move on to the main roster. Is Trick really ready for the main
Yeah.
roster? Because
Well, of
Yeah.
my
course.
Why not?
but okay, this
He's
this is
an
my this
MC.
but this is my biggest fear,
SmackDown. I say he goes SmackDown.
and that's my biggest fear. If he goes to SmackDown, does it get lost in the sauce like Carmelo Hayes? And it's not to say Carmelo is lost because he's damn near featured on almost every episode of SmackDown. I
Yeah,
think I
he
think I,
yeah.
I think since he's been
Now he's
called up,
still there. It's just the booking.
yeah, the booking. But once again, if Trick goes to SmackDown, is he gonna face that same problem with the booking?
Well, he's learning. You know what I'm saying? They're all
Yeah.
learning. They're so like I mean he like like JT said he's always put on every TV segment. You know what I'm saying? So he's learning. He's getting all the the rookie
Repetition.
the repetition.
Mhm.
He's
So
getting
Um,
reps.
okay, we got a comment. Comment says Roxanne to Raw Trick to SmackDown. Okay, I can see that.
that's exactly how I'm feeling.
Roseanne
Yeah,
gets it raw.
Yeah, I
yeah, that's
like it.
exactly how I'm feeling.
I like it. It's a good feeling. Uh,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
having them on those two shows, I can see that. Stephanie Von Claire, well Van Kier, as I like to say her name, number one
Hmm.
contender for the North American Women's Championship. So who my thing is with that, why not have Stephanie chase after Julia?
Cause I think they're just trying to give prestige to that belt. You know, and Stephanie
Yeah, I was gonna
Balkier,
say, yep.
you know,
Okay.
uh, she'll do a great job on that.
hmm Um, then we had the appearance by Dwayne, The Rock Johnson. Now, I don't know. I
Gosh.
don't know if we had. I don't know if he was off of that Terramau, uh, that Terrawana, that
The
tequila.
marijuana.
No, the tequila. Uh, but my man was lit. He was sauce. He was Sauce Walker. Uh,
He
Mm-hmm.
was
the
the big. But that's the thing. What you guys thought about that? Him and he's just talking about. Of course, we saw on Monday, which we got. Okay, that was corporate rock. And then over here, he's the final
Mm-hmm.
boss talking about what happened a year or 2 years ago.
but he he basically told the IWC to go fuck yourself because we don't know what we want. We really don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because at one point, um, you shouldn't be talking about Cody like that. Why you beef with Cody? And then he come back and he gives Cody the compliment, and now it's, oh, you shouldn't be nice to Cody.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck do y'all want? Like, what y'all want? Like, y'all told me to stop, talking about him, and I stopped, and now I'm giving him praises. Now it's a problem. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so he's right in that sense. But shout out to
But
him.
he didn't have to. He didn't have to say that, bro.
He didn't have
Like,
to.
no. To me, it was kind of like a little disconnect. But then just seeing The Rock being there, it's like, oh, okay, cool. But
Yeah, it was kind of off, right? Like it just
yeah,
didn't have to be there. He just was there just to be there, just because like, oh, I want to be here.
I mean, but
yeah,
it's no different
Like there
than
was
when.
like no true purpose.
Yeah,
yeah.
it
He
was.
ain't put on mobile. I could say on that Ethan Page. Shout out to Ethan Page. You know what I mean? That moment, it was big for him because this motherfucker been talking
Oh yeah,
about
that was
that,
good for him. Yeah.
Yep.
for the longest to have
And,
that moment.
and even got his ass smacked by the Rock. He ain't never gonna forget that shit.
Bro, that shit's money, bro.
Yep.
Yo, give me a jarritos. Okay, you bet.
Yeah. What flavor you want?
Um, tamarindo.
Ma- Merindo.
No, but I think
Got you.
honestly, the Rock appearing on NXT, it was just one of those things to drive up the numbers because it worked. Like
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
NXT
he was there, bro. He was in LA. I'm gonna stay another night, and I'm The Rock, and I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
pop off. You
yeah,
fucking
Right.
bullheaded looking motherfucker.
but it worked because NXT's numbers were the highest they have been in 5 years. Uh, NXT's
How
number
many? Did they pass a million?
957,000
Not.
units.
They didn't hit a million, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I mean, you gotta understand it's on the CW now.
No, I understand it's the
ECW.
fucking Rock.
But if it
CW. Everybody got that channel,
everybody got it, but you still got
No,
people
not
still looking
anymore.
for
Not anymore. It's
NXT.
not the same way.
Oh, no, like before?
Not like
Yeah, I
so
remember.
No, no, no. It's
I
for
used to watch the Wayans brothers there.
Oh
um
yeah, bro. Me too.
shoot.
Wayne's
But
Yeah.
Brothers, right?
We're
Parenthood,
brothers. We're
right? The Steve
happy
Harvey
and
show. Steve Harvey show. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, Jamie Foxx.
yeah.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
CW had all the best.
Broham.
Smart guy.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. It's like that was the real BET, man.
No, real talk. Uh, that CW sat bangers, and then they got rid of all their black shows and gave us Charmed and Dawson's Creek.
I mean,
Hey. Charm was pretty good though. Charm
I
pretty
ain't, I
good.
ain't, I ain't gonna hold you. Dawson Creek had a dope ass theme song
oh,
too.
we got the Flash. We got
Hey.
Arrow out of there.
I don't want to wait to
Wait
my
to
life
my
to be
lives to be
over.
over, and I want to. No, you know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up?
What's up?
When you try to rewatch Dawson's Creek now, they don't have that theme song.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I can't get into it. I can't
Bro,
get
the
into
same
it.
thing with the Wayans brothers too. When it starts, it's not a charcoal quest no more.
It's not
no,
charcoal. It's not electric reaction.
It's a fucking like
it's
generic ass beat,
generic
bro.
ass
Because
beat. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on Mac.
I was like, what
Damn.
is this? No, this I can't show my kids this. Like, yeah, this is a show back in the day. Hold on, wait a minute. This not the
What
intro. I
song?
can't
What?
even. But
Kids Bop music?
Nah,
you got a kids bop version and shit. But
Hell no.
NXT The Rock was pretty cool. The promo was pretty cool. I would have personally liked for him to slap the shit out of Eddie Thorpe, or at least check him.
For what happened, right?
Yeah, to what happened to Ava with him knocking her down.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Shawn
like
Michaels stepped up.
it would have been cool if he would have been like, "Yo, I'm not gonna be here, but I got this people to look out over you, and bring one of the, what I mean, Hikuleo, what I mean, he still haven't pop up,
Mm-hmm.
somebody else to be like to look over Ava, what I mean?
You could have had Lance Anahawi. He could have been the one. You know what I'm saying? Hikuleo, Lance Anahawi, Zilla Fatu whenever he ready to get called up. Who has a match with Booker T at Reality of Wrestling coming up, by the way. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday.
yeah, yeah. So shout out to Zilla. Shout out Booker T too. Um, well,
Then in
NXT
a football game too,
on
right?
Saturday.
The playoffs start this weekend, right, for the NFL.
Yes, sir. This
So I
playoff.
think Houston plays. So
Yeah, this is pretty big, man. Like, it's playoff season, so it's gonna be some treachery going on.
Mm-hmm.
But NXT in a nutshell, the 6 women's tag was dope. Shout out to Shotzi. Shout out to
Mm-hmm.
Maya.
Cora Jade.
Cora Jade. Like, it was a pretty interesting matchup. Now, if we move from NXT and talk about AEW, though, that's where it kicked in for me. AEW,
Okay.
AEW. Besides that whack ass theme song, it's not. And this is not.
What was it? It was so it was an '80s song from the '80s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Um,
Let's Get
I'm
Physical.
so no, I'm so
Oh no.
excited that I just
yeah,
can't hide it. I'm about to
yeah.
lose control and not. So
Yo,
every time
and I
I think
just can't like it.
every time I think of that song, I think of Nutty Professor.
Hell no.
No titties, no
Hold
titties.
on,
Like,
hold on. Hold on. My homies, our homies, Young Kings Wrestling, they put a poll of what song should they use for next Dynamite.
right.
So I'm gonna ask you all that same question. What do y'all think they should use for next Dynamite?
You really don't want my opinion because I'm gonna really let you know.
No. I mean, come on. What you got? What you got?
Cheech, I'm gonna let you take it first, bro.
Mm.
Pause.
Never
What you
gonna
got?
let you down. Never gonna let
Hey,
you
I'll get
down.
you down. I'm gonna turn
Gonna hurt
around
you.
and desert you. You could do this for anybody who wants to say what they want their song opinion on their song for the next Dynamite. You could do this on Young King's Twitter, and you check the thread out there. Um, Shout out my homies. But for me, I told them that they should use "Boom Boom Shake the Room" by Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff. If you remember the song,
Yeah,
remember
that's a
"Boom Shake Shake the Room," because Dynamite, boom, and it's gonna be family friendly because Fresh Prince don't curse. So
yeah.
Mm.
Will Smith don't cuss at all. All you hear is ha
yeah.
ha ha ha.
Ah,
That's it.
I helped the lady cross the road. Hey,
And open the door for
yeah.
her. Yo, I'm
I paid for somebody's drink behind me at Starbucks. Woohoo!
like now Will Smith back in the day though, let's keep it a buck. You was bumping Will Smith.
Oh, come on.
You was
Let's be
bumping Will
honest.
Smith. Let's stop that.
He's the DJ. I'm the rapper. That first one,
Yeah.
lyrically, Nightmare
Yeah.
on my street. Come
And
on, that still hits. That still hits.
and that song was actually supposed to be used for Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, but the Fat Boys ended up getting the deal instead of him, which to this day, uh, and the RIP to the Fat Boys. I think all three of
Hey.
them passed. But if it's me though, if it's my bottom dollar, and I had to pick the song to be
Yeah.
for the new, I guess, the next Dynamite, then why not just let it be Dynamite?
I knew you were gonna say some. I knew you were gonna say it.
I mean,
Dynamite.
And
Whose version?
have him like Dynamite.
nah. Like not that version. Like
Which one?
Dynamite, Black Dynamite,
The BTS? Oh,
Black
Black Dynamite.
Dynamite, Black
Okay.
Dynamite. Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Give me Black Dynamite's
Yeah,
theme song
that makes sense.
for AEW Dynamite. That should
Oh,
Okay.
be
that'd be perfect.
Okay.
Hobbs is in the main event. Going
yeah
against John Moxley.
yeah. That's the one.
Hell
And
yeah, some
Wait, but
soul.
why? But why? What is the song Black Dynamite got to do with Hobbs?
because he Black
Oh, the
Dynamite. What
fact
you talking
that
about?
he got soul and he said he's gonna make John Moxley his bitch.
In
Okay.
front of his girl is
Okay.
wild though. In front
Yeah.
in front of his girl is wild.
The one thing I will say, I hope that they don't lose momentum with Hobbs. You know what I'm saying?
They
Because
are.
they've done this before, where they start him up.
Go ahead.
No, that's a dope song. No, when they start him up and then they give him a few matches and then they take him away.
Well,
You
I,
know?
I've been preaching this for over a year, and if y'all can prove me wrong, please do. AEW does not know how to build a big man wrestler. They don't.
True.
They
True. True.
don't.
True.
I mean, not let's say not that they don't know. It's just that's not what they do. They just all they do is just wrestling,
Right.
fantasy matches. Remember who's the owner, bro? He just bro. This dude, he's a matchmaker. He's not a booker. He's just matchmaker. He just make
True.
matches.
True.
Like I stand by what I said. That man don't know how to. That man can't book a library. Yo, that CM Punk.
Was that what was that? Was that me or?
No, that was Sheets alone.
Oh, okay.
I just let him back on. Uh, but but no, they can't book a big man. It's not that they don't know how to. That just they can't. It hasn't been proven.
Yeah.
Lance Archer, Wardlow, um,
Brian Cage.
Brian Cage,
Mm-hmm.
great value Khali. Um, we can keep going on with anybody that's over 6 foot. Anybody that's over 6'5". They Yo, Chief, you got some mad static back there. Anybody that's over 6'5", they haven't been successful with. They haven't, and it's unfortunate because there's no way you can't tell me someone like Big Bill, aka um,
Cass.
Cass, is not in contention for a top title. There's no way that you could tell me someone like Lance Archer hasn't held the heavyweight championship.
Yeah. Exactly. Easily capable. All those guys. You know, Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, who when he started had like a huge momentum. You know, coming out with Jake the Snake and stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. They just don't. Tony Khan doesn't like big things.
Mm-mm.
He likes small things.
All the small things. Say it ain't so. I will
I
not
will
go.
not go. Turn the
Turn the
lights
lights
on.
off.
And
Carry
carry me
me
home.
home. Na, 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 na. Yo, Blank 182.
See,
But
yeah.
no, but it's unfortunate. But we got Powerhouse Hobbs. He's going to be out there facing John Moxley next week.
Hmm.
Uh, you also had a nice little square up. I guess you could say face off in the ring between Jeff Jarrett and MJF, and it's totally random, but
Oh, random as hell, man.
Random as hell, but okay. I guess, motherfucker. That's what we doing.
Yeah.
And
Oh
then
man, Jeff Jarrett was. I don't know if Jeff Jarrett was underneath the jaundice light for too long, man.
yeah, my man was yellow.
Whew, my
Yellow.
gosh.
But next week, I plan on shocking the world. But not only doing that, I'm gonna make John Moxley my bitch.
Ooh, get that.
Yeah,
Get that, boy.
that was kind of late, but it is what it is. Let me see what else we got here. It's inside the comments. Hit pause. Shout out to Blake 182. No, but
Hey, that's right. You know.
I think honestly though, AEW's direction right now, post World's End, right now is their prime time to catch the casual viewer, but also I think it's their prime time to actually give a payoff to the fans that have been watching them since the inception. Because I'm happy Kenny Omega is back. Let's not get it twisted. I'm happy Kenny is back. I'm happy that we're gonna get some banger matches once he starts wrestling. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like for me this point of AEW, this has to be. I'm not gonna say the make it or break it moment, but they really have to come in hard. Pause in the first 3 months of this new year, because don't get me wrong, the streaming deal is big. All this is good. This is good news. But what are you going to do to bring in that casual viewer that says, "What the fuck is this? What are you going to do to go past that 1 million mark every week?" Because they're capable of it. They have the talent for it, but
Sure.
it has not been, it hasn't happened. They put on good matches, especially with the women's match last night with Statliner and what's the old girl name? Goddamn.
Mariah
But
May?
yeah,
Was it Mariah May?
no, not
I didn't
not.
finish all of AEW, to be honest.
You
I mean, I
didn't
saw
finish.
Lashley in the Hurt Syndicate. I thought that was good.
Yeah, that was cool with them in Private Party.
Yeah.
That was cool. Don't get me wrong, but my whole thing is I just don't want having all these wrestlers up there on the stage just to get lost in the sauce. That's
No,
my
I'm with you. I will say though, we talked about WWE and the whole Netflix and everything. You know, AEW was on Max too,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
When they
yeah.
came out, and then they're on Max again for the second time. And we were talking about numbers earlier too. The numbers are pretty decent
Hmm.
for AEW on Max.
Oh yeah, they are. The first week was
And
like
I think
seven
what's going
hundred
to
thousand.
happen. Yeah, exactly. And in my opinion, I think at some point people might get tired of the overproduced, overglossed, over Hollywood style of WWE. Because eventually someone's gonna be like, okay, where's the wrestling?
Right.
You know, and AEW usually provides that
No, they
more than
do.
WWE. You know, especially the whole partnership what they got with New Japan Pro now. I mean, I'll say this right now. I thought the Wrestle Dynasty was a little bit better than Wrestle Kingdom.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
and that's coming from a guy that loves New Japan. You know,
Yeah. I agree with that sentiment because let's keep it on it. On the Wrestle Dynasty card, you had more choices. It's like going to a buffet, right?
mm-hmm.
And I mean a real buffet, not no Golden Corral shit, like an
No,
actual.
this is high quality. We talking
Yeah.
here.
This is
This is high
Ryan's.
quality. You know what
this
I'm
is this is Ryan's buffet,
saying?
and you have to be of a certain age to remember Ryan's. And you know what? I'm gonna throw
hmm
one even bigger. This was Sizzler's
What's
level.
that?
Sizzler.
Oh, with the salad bar joint.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Sizzler's level with the with the whole entire thing. But I think honestly, AEW does have a chance to really do something big this year, but it has to be done. I'm not gonna say quickly, but we got to see shades of it fast. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
if not, then we're just gonna have all this talent there.
Yeah, they're gonna get lost.
Right. They're definitely gonna get lost. Um, they also had the men's casino gauntlet championship battle royal. That's a lot to say, but
Mm.
we already know Hobbs won that. We also know that Bobby Lashley went over Mark Briscoe to be expected.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That was a good match.
It was a good match, but did you really think going in Mark Briscoe had a chance
Oh
versus
hell
Bobby
no,
Lashley?
man. Nah. No, with all disrespect to Mark, he's not his brother. You know?
Nah.
Um but nah, yeah. I mean Bobby Lashley is too much man, pause.
Yeah. Man's a god. But to have that match go on and then to follow it up with, of course, going to um, you had the casino gauntlet for the women. That one was
Hmm.
dope, man.
Yeah.
You talking about Statliner, Tony Storm,
Mm.
Willow. Like it was a who's who of the women's division. So I'm not bad at it about the winner.
Hmm.
I'm more so upset that we really don't have a strong, I guess you could say, story going forward for the women besides this gauntlet. Like
Yeah.
there's nobody that's actually been out there as far as I'm gunning for you, Mariah May, besides Mina
Hmm.
when that match happened. But why is Tony Storm not right back in the mix? If anyone who should have been in the mix to run it back, it should have been Tony Storm,
Right.
regardless.
Which AEW doesn't really do. They don't do rematches.
Mm-mm. I mean, unless
So
unless you're John Moxley.
I let you right. Right, yeah, that's true.
Let-
Or Brian Danielson.
yeah, that's the only time you really get a.
But yeah,
Mm-mm.
they don't really do rematches. And you're right. Why not Tony Storm? She's been the top women in AEW.
No, she has, and you know, not to mention, as of late, it's felt like the AEW Women's Championship hasn't really felt important, anyways. It's all about the TBS Championship. That's their
Yeah,
that that's their top title for the
well,
women's
with
division.
all or with reasons because Mercedes is going like overseas. She has what I think she has 4 belts now,
Yeah, Mercedes 4 belts over there, man.
which is crazy. You know,
She about to take a picture like Ultimo Dragon in a
with all
minute
the titles.
with all the titles. Send send Mercedes Monet down to Stardom to win some more championships. Send Mercedes Monet to
CMML.
CMLL, TNA. Send her
uh,
everywhere. Like if we gonna do this thing with her holding all these titles, then I say stop pussyfooting and go ahead and do it for real. Have her grab
Listen,
titles.
her what was that last match? She was that against Anna Jay.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hmm.
That was good. I think she's starting to find her stride in AEW.
Oh no, she definitely has. And let's not forget, like these last few matches that she has, bangers,
Yes, I
bangers.
think the only bad one obviously was Britt Baker, and because that was overhyped. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That was
definitely
overhyped,
was.
and you know, um,
The
but yeah,
promos were better.
she's had great matches.
The promos were definitely better than the match. That much I will say about the
Oh
Britt Baker
yeah, yeah,
versus
yeah.
Mercedes Monet.
Even though I thought the promos didn't hit the way I thought they were going to, I
Right.
thought they're going to be a little bit more personal. But we'll see. Maybe they'll run it back.
Yeah, hopefully they do. I really want them to run it back and see what happens. But if they run it back, let's get a better Britt Baker back inside the match because she's a good wrestler.
She
I
can.
she can go. I got to see her work on the indies a lot, so she could definitely go. but it's just the opportunity with Mercedes wasn't the best one that she had.
Right, 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 right.
We'll have to run that back eventually. Last few things before we wrap up out of here.
Mm.
Um, Don Callis breaks up the welcome back party for Kenny Omega. Um, and Don Callis is like Don
He's
Callis.
diabolical, man. He
He's
just wants to just fuck
diabolical,
everything up.
but he's more so like he's like a STD that shows up every 5 months. Basically, it's like, damn, you back again? I thought you
Right.
cleared up. Like it's like he's worse. He's
Nasty
worse.
motherfucker.
Yeah, like like hi Dave Chappelle, haven't seen you in a while.
Nasty motherfucker.
Like if you want to compare Don Callis to anything, he's gonorrhea from the Chappelle show.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh.
Because he,
VD puppets, please, if y'all have never seen it.
please go Google that. That to me was the one of the funniest episodes of Chappelle. And then
Dude.
you
Q-tip
asked,
was in there like
it's just a VD thing.
yeah, it's just
Snoop Dogg was a voice of Dangles.
oh my gosh.
What's wrong, Dangles? Actually, it's my penis. Oh no. Oh man. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man. But
Oh
um
man.
that that to me, far as and I got lost here in thought. With Don Callis, I mean, yes, that's like a forever beef. It's on site between those two. And I get it. I get it. But now that we got the cleaner back, Kenny Omega, where do you see him going far as feuds, far as big things?
You know what? He's gonna take that title from John Moxley. It's just only right. The title needs to be back on a prestigious wave. You know, we got a little bit of that when like Swerve had it, Brian Danielson had it, and obviously John Moxley doing this whole thing. What they're doing, I think they're building up to that anyway.
Hmm.
So I think that's where the next move that Kenny Omega is gonna do.
Yeah. And speaking of swerve, shout out to Ricochet swerving the swerving the crowd. He swerved the crowd, and he had Swerve's music and Titantron go off, and then he comes in with his laugh. And uh, how about the total 180 from Ricochet? From being basically nobody was really rocking with the Ricochet run in AEW to him being the most talked about person in AEW.
I
That's a
mean,
180.
this is what he wanted, right? He wanted to showcase his character, his personality more. I think the more he gets the opportunity, and just stop talking fake. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to talk like you're the big dog. Just be your quirky self, and you'll find the popularity. Because like that's why people like him right now, right? All this corny shit that he's doing, like
He's being
imitating
him.
Swerve. Yeah, exactly. Like that's who you are, dog. Like just be that.
And if you corny, just be corny.
Yeah, own it, man.
Own it. I'm not. I'm not
Look
going
at
to
Orange
hate that.
Cassidy is the most corniest character, but it's over, and I love it. You know.
Oh, it's definitely over, man. Um, but AEW itself, they delivered a good show to compare it to what we got on Raw with those four matches. AEW made up for it.
Yeah,
That that much
yeah.
I will say. What I'm not digging is Adam Copeland or Cope and FTR.
You don't like the rated FTR?
Nah, because at this point, I feel like FTR is basically playing up to whoever is hot or whoever was, you know.
Oh, you saying they culture vulture?
Yeah, I ain't gonna use the word. I mean, granted, they are real life friends in real life. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But with that being said, we got to wrap it up. We got to wrap it up in a minute.
Wrap it up, B.
We just did.
Oh, we did. You just ended it.
No, it kind of ended itself. No, I'm joking, but
Oh,
no, but let's talk about it.
okay.
FTR being
Oh, okay.
inside this feud, it's kind of random. Even
Yeah.
Edge, Adam Copeland feuding with Moxley is kind of random as fuck too, because
Yes.
he came back and automatically he went after the Death Riders. Like there's no build up, and the last match that he had was against Malachi Black. So how
Right.
does Moxley even uh, become a factor as a person you want to beef with?
Mm.
If anybody you should
Yeah.
be beefing with is Aleister Black.
Right. Right.
You know, so it was kind of random. I'm not gonna hold you. It was kind of random. But overall though, Dynamite definitely gave you the wrestling. If you were missing wrestling this week between Dynamite and NXT, if you were missing wrestling thus far as this week goes, it's between Dynamite and NXT for giving you your fix.
Yeah.
That's just me. But let me see. I think we touched on pretty much everything. Let me see. Looking at the slides, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. As far as everything for the day. Um, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, listening, all that good stuff. You already know the vibes over here. Too much negativity can have you unbalanced
Come on.
emotionally, mentally, physically, and all that. So make sure that you spread more positive vibes. It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message, right? You ain't got to do it for yourself. Do it for somebody who may be going through something. Spread those positive vibes. It can be as easy as letting someone get over in traffic that's been trying to get over for the past 2 minutes, but everyone's been an asshole.
They,
And you know,
they trying to get into a lane and you still.
yeah, like don't continue being that asshole with everybody else. If you see that person that had their turn sitting on for the past minute and ain't nobody let them over, be that guy. Let them over. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can do
Right.
something like, I don't know, pay it forward.
Come
Pay
on
for
now.
somebody
Be nice,
meal.
bro.
Pay for somebody meal inside a drive-through. Open the door up for a young lady. Um, Clean the house for your significant other. That way she ain't got to come home and do it. You know, there is a
Right.
lot of ways that you can spread positive vibes, but spread them anyways. And with that
Mm.
being said, I want to thank, of course, Il Fam from coming from Black Wrestling Podcast to come kick it with us today. Shout out to Black Wrestling Podcast, the whole
Shout
crew.
out.
Shout out to Something Else Podcast. Shout out to Lovely. Make sure you follow her too. And go back and watch these great interviews that they had last year. Big name guests, big
Mm-hmm.
name people. Go back and
Mm-hmm.
watch that.
Mm-hmm.
But with that being said, thank you for everyone that came in on the live chat and all that. Let's see. Tyler say how they gonna boo Hollywood Hogan. I'm gonna tell you how they gonna boo him, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you
But
how they gonna boo him.
but that
And
wasn't him. That wasn't Hollywood
no, it
Hogan.
wasn't. But this is how they booed him, and this is how I'm gonna boo
Boo this man!
him. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. But on that note,
Mm.
we love y'all, and if you ever had a doubt how I feel, this is how I feel. Nah, I'm joking.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm joking. But no, with that being said, real talk, we love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through for the first episode of 2025. Looking forward for more. But with that being said, we love y'all. We catch y'all on the flip end. And yeah, make sure y'all definitely subscribe and check out the newest episodes. Shout out to Young Kings Wrestling Podcast. Make sure you follow the homies. They got great content. And
The
also,
best. The best.
damn, bro, the best? You're
Hey,
not
bro,
right
hey,
here.
listen,
No,
listen,
no, no,
listen. I
no.
mean,
Fuck all that. No, no. We go.
listen. I give credit where it's due. I mean, we're good too, but I gotta give credit where it's due. You know.
It's like oh, yours was good. His was better. Like you remember that from Batman Forever? Your interest was good. His was better. No, I'm joking, but no, make sure y'all make sure y'all follow the homies, man. It's nothing but love over here. We love y'all, and yeah, we will catch y'all on the next end. But until then, make sure y'all definitely rock out with us.
Go.
We gone, baby. If the music plays, which is not.
It's
Stop
I
it.
hear it.
Oh, you hear it? Okay, I don't hear it.
Oh, that. Oh, that.
Okay, and
R.I.P. Lisa Lopez, man.
yeah, shout out to Left Eye, rest in peace. But we'll catch y'all, man. And also don't forget this.
Money.